I mean, I will say I am a hologram, so you couldn't even kill me if you wanted to.
Really?
Should we put that to the test?
Zeus.
I mean, just in case I set myself to invincible, but when I do hologram stuff in my Tuesday gig, I actually found out because I was using a hologram guy as like a big bad guy, and they were like shooting at him. I'm like, huh, he's not dying. Oh, hologram stuff actually makes you invincible. Neat.
Don't worry. Quick, someone pull out the power cable.
Yeah,
But hologram guns can't kill anyone, which is sad.
Wait, weren't we supposed to have cable ties?
Oh, did you not get them? My bad. Oh well.
I got 4.
I might have, a few of you might not have them then, because I made these kits, and then the game, like, one of the mods updated and broke the kit, so I had to make them again, and then they updated again and broke again, so I had to make them a third time, and that's why I decided to do everything last minute. So I did not want to do that every fucking time.
As a squad lead, you're not going to be on 50. You're going to be on your company command net.
I don't understand.
Well, no, I needed to figure out where we're going.
Hey, for a big building over here where like all the people with the cool commas and shit are.
Brief in 1 minute.
3 times. So I don't.
Can you get all the pilots over
Willow
here?
Tree, thank you for pilots. If you're on this net, please get over here. That's the best I can do. I gave you a list of radio nets. Just get on their net. I think it's 55, but I could be wrong.
This is Foxtrot. Liru, I got a couple people who are stuck on spam protection. Is there any way around that or not?
There is no way around it. I literally said in the document, hey, when you get on, there will be spam protection for your first time, so make sure you're on early. If you don't read the fucking doc and do what it says, then I can't help you at this point. Anyway, oh, it's still 12:54. Oh well. That would have been a great transition too. Oh well. Hey, it's time. All right, here's the deal. If you all open your maps, let me make sure I'm on yelling. All right. If you all open your maps, you are all currently at the Republic HQ. Your current job is to reestablish contact with 3 of our FOBs towards the north. Now, these FOBs are also our supply bases. We originally had a plan that we were going to move out and basically take on the CIS, but our orders are now getting a little more defensive, so we want to move all of our supplies back to this HQ position, especially since we lost contact with those 3 positions. So your job is to get there, reestablish comms with the garrisons, and evac those supplies. And hopefully the CIS won't attack us while we're doing it. Any questions?
Any suggestions on how exactly we should prepare to defend these bases, or is it just hunker down and hold?
Hunker down and hold till you evac everything.
Firm. Any targets that JTAC or anything else can't hit in the area, or are we free reign?
You're free reign, out of character. The farther stuff is like out here and out here and out here, so just don't go out there yet, please. It won't shoot at you, but, you know, don't fly too far out. Be a little more defensive.
Question from Platoon 2. Honestly, this is for the pilots as well. We have 4 lats. Can they carry an entire platoon?
They can. The 4 lats can carry everyone.
Okie dokie.
Pilots, if you go in them and then you hit the bracket buttons until you get to the vehicle roster, it'll show you how many people can fit. I forget the exact number, but it's a big chunk. So just communicate over radio.
No, it's like 34 or something.
Okay, we'll be
do
good
they
then.
up them? Okay.
We'll be fine. Either way.
Alright, platoon 1 and 2, what's your status like? Do you guys both have full platoons, or how's your composition looking?
Platoon, go ahead, 1.
No, that was me. Whale, you're above me. Go ahead.
Platoon 2 is under strength. We got some sparse guys filtering into, I believe, squad.
I will say AO is live, guys. You can deploy whenever you want.
Firm.
Good luck, have
a lot
fun.
of guys off
Before you
map,
go?
so I need to
Yep.
go wrangle my squad leads, honestly.
Did you? You said we don't have any contact with these bases, correct?
Correct.
So
Just have
it's safe to assume that they may be overrun. Okay, copy.
Or their radios are knocked out.
Yeah. So they may be there, they may
Company
not. But
2, wrangling my squad leads.
it's not
We'll be
a good
back.
sign.
Over. Copy.
If that's the case, King, those close LZs are going to be.
See, now this is time butterflies fast. That's a good one.
Feel free to give the order. This area is, this and that.
But wait, no. It censored the word ass in passes. Oh my god, so it said time butterflies fast. I thought you were making an inside joke, Neutron. Oh man, that was great. Thanks so much for the 4-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this scenario.
Any other questions from Platoon 2 Command or Yes, Barb and King, you two work together on air, whatever that comes to. Yeah, we're just gonna hunker down. We're gonna be using the far LZs, just because we lost contact with these outposts, and I don't want to chance anything by landing directly on them. Go ahead. You have full discretion for whatever action you need.
Arclay, hop into B1 grid by Bavarian.
Yeah, this is why I tell people to show up early, because if you don't show up early and test these things, and you leave it to the last second, then you're screwed. So I can't help people at this point, because now we have an op to run, you know? And that's unfortunate. But at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. So we've got 78 people on the server. Hopefully we have another 10 to 15 trying to get in. They're not going to miss much because of this first part, and, you know, we'll just shrug. Otherwise, 2 lats are starting to deploy, and we'll see where they go. Looks like they were able to fit everyone across both lats here. Oh, yeah, look at how full that fucking lat is. I love it. You know what I just realized I completely oversighted? Vehicle ammo and vehicle triple R. Wow. I'm a goober. Huh. I missed that one. Here, let's get this one then as it comes down.
Torrent 1, we've successfully touched down at LZ Alpha.
We're not doing vulture droids. At least not for now. I'm gonna wait for air to do more stuff and then we'll go. Nothing I can do about that. Should have showed up earlier. Alright, so we've got 2 groups deployed so far. A 3rd group is going to be sent. They just didn't want to send them now, interesting enough. Company, this is... Hi, message over.
Send.
It appears I forgot to do vehicle logistics stuff. I've provided some vehicle logistics in the spawn base for now. If they need repair or refuel, I will handle that manually. Just let Advisor know, and it will be done. Over.
Solid copy, Advisor.
So,
2 IC for ARC Squad Quincy.
who here's seen the Clone Wars, by the way? Specifically...
Hey, hi, Com. Doc had a bit of a crash. Just TP him up to us when he gets back in.
Yeah, I will wait for him to make the request. Over.
Copy that.
So this is the this is a play off of that one episode. It was the moon before Camino. Because the CIS wanted to attack Camino, they had commando droids take the helmets and the gear of the clone troopers. If you actually take their helmets off, they are a commando, and their bodies are re-scripted to look like commando droids, which is going to look really weird. But, yeah.
Whale, we need to get this moving.
2 copies, company. We're doing so.
A firm, go ahead and load up in the lats and take off as soon as pilots are clear to take off as soon as you give the green light.
6, this is 1 message.
Send for 6.
I got word of troops approaching Bravo. The comms tower is out, but friendlies are okay in the base. We'll update further once they arrive inside.
Solid copy. Begin securing the base. Have your JTACs coordinate with air to see where you want to get them to start airlifting supplies out.
Wilco will get JTACs to liaise with air for supplies.
Fuck, I just realized I haven't prepped the exit poll yet. I was about to say, they better not have shot. No, that was the friendly shooting.
All squads, Alpha, close. We have clones at this compound. They might be droids disguised as clones.
You metagaming fuck. You metagaming fuck. That is something you just have to unfortunately deal with. That's okay. Again, it's just something you have to consider when you do ops like these, is people will meta. And there's not really... It's not a stream snipe, no, it's just a logical possibility. You know? That's okay. No, I'm not. Why would I punish the pilots for something someone on the ground did? Alright, we're gonna start throwing some armor at them. We're starting with minor groups, but no one's radioing anything to me, so... The real fun about this is microing all these different AOs.
Can I get a TP of some kind? I just fixed my TFAR stuff.
Go to the pads, get a reinsert.
Okay, I was squad lead. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, go to the pads, tell the pilot which squad you're in, and hopefully they'll know where to deploy you. I'm Zeusing 3 AOs right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
A firm, just start shooting them then.
Again, I hate to be that guy, but if it's not something where you crashed out, then not gonna deal with it right now. Alright, they're still moving into that one. Because here's the difference. If someone crashes out, then people... there's a squad expecting me to go tell, like, you know, eventually go over and say stuff. See, like this, for example, because he did crash. Also, being mindful about the frames right now. Are you literally dumb? Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie. This is where his line is, so... Now I gotta be a little mindful, because the server is starting to feel a little choppy.
All elements be advised, Outpost Charlie has what appears to be friendlies, or these people wearing clone armor on lighting the walls, moving into investigate now. Well, your squad's moving first, we'll move in the middle.
Ready for orders. Roger. On the way.
Alright. These guys are gonna get the order a little early, but that's fine.
Drop all enemy clones inside the compound.
All elements, clones are hostile, engage clones.
I knew that one was gonna be pretty fucking cruel. Both cool and cruel, to be perfectly honest. Now it's just a microing of the 3 AOs, making sure no one AO doesn't have a lack of things to do. Here, I found Salty. At this point, I'm just gonna cave and TP people. Because I'm also trying to give the pilot something to do. So insta-death is on, by the way, if they take sufficient damage. And it looks like we actually did have someone die. That might be LFT back there.
Well, you good.
Paladin just got taken out.
Sorry, company. I haven't been reporting you very much.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna quickly tab out and raise the sound.
2-2 reporting in contact with
There we go.
Base. They are dressed up clone
I need to hear that over the gunfire.
Salt Company just giving you a heads up for troops here. Check that right now, heavy runs.
Alright, I'm gonna do my first round of body deletion here. Just want to make sure I don't accidentally delete any tanks.
Standing by. Roger.
Server appears to be stable, though. It looks like it did bounce back about 5 frames with that delete, so I just have to chain the cycle, chain deleting.
Platoon 2, be advised, Walker, bearing 355. There'd be some sort of heavy armor I see through the trees.
Copy. On the way.
CIS in origin.
Alright. So this outpost could use a little bit of an attack here. And I'm only going to be using B1s for the most part here. So air is going to be incredibly busy with reinserts. Alright, he's falling back, his AI will do that. Also, I just realized, I don't think I've set the, global here. Whew.
Company 2 is entering the base from the west side. Over.
Affirm, be advised 2, you have AAT to your north.
Just gotta make sure I'm spawning them in angles that are pretty far off.
Advisor, company, message, over.
This is advisor, send message, over.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Advisor, we have what appear to be hostiles dressed in clone armor that are engaging us on site, as well as CIS presence at these outposts.
This is high, affirm. It might be... Break. We've seen something like this before. If you take off their helmets, they might be commando droids inside. Nonetheless, we need to expedite evacuating the supply crates back to the main base so we can get you resupply base as we break. Calibrate where our enemy base is in the field so we can go and eliminate them. Over.
Affirm, be advised they are also wearing Calibrate's blue. Friend or foe detection is going to be a lot more difficult.
Affirm. Break. That's understandable. I doubt there will be any more with clone armor unless they raided another base I don't know about, but everything's reporting green at this time. Break. Out of character because we reverted TFAR branches. Comm range is going to be a bit of an issue when we get to the later areas, so Lats may have to relay messages. Otherwise, I'll do my best to try to keep within comms range. Over.
Affirm, advisor, company out.
Yeah, because Beta has all those, like, TFAR towers and stuff, and I just realized that we don't have that right now, so... It's alright, we make do. But I'm probably not going to do another, Star Sim-styled, whatchamacallit, MCO. Just because I want something compatible with Beta, and there's a way to do it, but it involves telling people how to move files from optionals to add-on folders, and that's...
Get your guys close up on these walls we're holding here. Rats are going to be coming in for...
It's a bit of a tough call.
2 copy, hurry on it.
1, company detracting.
Standing by.
1 detracting.
On the way. We'll go.
I'm going to have to drive him manually. I'll just end key him. He took a rocket, so... More than fair. I just like to keep the vehicle wrecks alive, because I have a bad memory from an op where I was using a vehicle wreck for cover, and then the Zeus deleted it, and... Yeah, got us, that got us all killed. Was not a good time. Yeah, if I do another MCO, it's going to be with, it is probably going to be with Beta, because there is a compatibility with Beta in there. They just called hold fire, didn't they? Yep. But they're firing back because they're engaged. It's cute. So chat, again, I will probably, whatchamacallit. I won't be interacting with you guys too much, because microing this AO is going to be very difficult.
Tune 1, send it.
1, this is company, do you read?
Yeah, 1 copy, send company.
What's your status, company?
Squads are green. I myself was killed in action, just arrived back on the field. We dealt with the traitor clones and some approaching droids.
Affirm, begin airlifting supplies out. You have discretion over on Team Hackaway.
Yeah, so a larger group of reinserts coming in. So I think I'll send it 2 or 3 fire teams at a time.
Head north from Alpha and check out Laniskila. Guarantee that's clear of droids, please.
But some of you might notice the recognize this AO as Cherry the first Star Wars op he did for the 506 thing was something like this on a single fob scale. Except I added the clones because I thought it was a really cool idea. Yeah, so if they come back, I'll auto-refuel them.
To get a full 360 perimeter here and start loading crates.
It's falling back. So in some of the AOs, I've got commando droids with some really interesting guns. I want to do B2s, but these mods don't have any B2 like blaster arm cannons. They have the models though, but they were also they didn't take any damage. One of the mods, I think it was 3AS, updated and broke a lot of their droid models, which they claimed they were older models, but it was nice that they were older because it means they had less pixels, meaning they were easier on the server. But yeah, fun stuff. I'm just gonna do it manually. Because that is an issue I legitimately made, is I completely forgot about vehicle triple R. I mean, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Just imagine this, across 3 AOs, everyone fighting for their lives. Well, you know, let's polygon count too. And by the way, most of the B1s, if you hit them in the head, same with the commando droids, it insta-kills them, but the B1s are 1 to 2 shot kill, which is nice. Also, I didn't give any AT to the B1s because I didn't want them harassing the lats when they landed. Oh, salty! Jesus, the 3 of them. Two of them just got headshotted and the third one got knocked out. Holy crap. That high ground's nasty. I think that was just unlucky, because the accuracy normally isn't that bad. Because otherwise you'd be seeing these guys getting cut down too. But holy crap, that was a very nasty one. Alright, I got the arcs redeploying as well. They're under fire as they run in. So a lot of guys are getting redeployed to this AO. Chunk just got taken out of Hansel. Whew. I'll give them a little break, because they've... with that wave of reinserts, I'm not surprised. Alright, so these guys need some action. Another issue with that AO compared to the others is they're fighting units that have higher ground than the actual FOB. So it makes things a little bit tougher. And you know what, for, actually, let's do the center one, because it has the easier, vehicle pathing here.
Waiting. Wilco. Solid copy. Roger.
Let's get that to come in. I don't really want to do hail fires either because they get a little spammy. with their rockets, and too many rockets at once can desync kill a server, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and do some deletion here. A few units, but right now we're literally just waiting for them to evac the supplies via air. Company, this is Advisor. Message over.
Advisor, this is Company. I'm reading 2x5. Say it again.
Company, this is Advisor. Message over.
Advisor, reading you 3x5. Send message.
Roger. Be advised, when you believe you have enough supply, we might have cornered one out of multiple CIS bases for you to hit. So when you believe you have enough, evac to the main base. Break. We will start hitting these CIS bases. However, break. Whatever you leave at those fobs will more than likely be destroyed. I'm not asking you to put garrisons down because those players aren't going to do anything. I'm just saying it as a game feature. Over.
Solid copy, Command. Just to recap, since you're coming in slightly broken, you want me to gather supplies, evac back to main, and then we'll move to hit bases?
A-firm, evac the supplies from the 3 bases, bring that supplies back to the main base, and once you believe you have enough of it, because those are your resupply crates, let me know and we can start doing the rest of the AO. Over.
Solid copy, Company.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with Plan B with radios, so I'm just gonna...
1, Company, copy.
Teleport myself in the middle here. They are all within radio range of each other, though, so... So this gives me an excuse to just spawn a bunch of B1s. I'm not sure if they've noticed yet.
Roger.
I'll see if I can move them a little more. Oh, the ARC guys are getting shot to shit. How's the third one doing? That one's pretty clear. Here, I'll send a pair of GATs at him, too.
Platoon 1 JTAC on command net. You copy?
Platoon 1 leads here. JTAC is on JTAC now.
A-firm 1, what is your status?
1 is good. We've loaded up a lot of supplies. Uncertain if all or at least most.
A-firm, we're gonna hold out until you have most supplies from both outposts. Well, we're gonna load all of our supplies here. We're gonna evac back to main. I'm gonna give an updated briefing on our next objective here.
Copy. After completion of Alpha and Bravo supplies, we are moving back to main base.
A-firm.
I am gonna keep the radio a little on the louder end.
Break. ARC troopers at Alpha Squad are down to the east. Need reinforcements. I'm the only one left.
Need smoke cover for these. It's not gonna do much, unfortunately. They need an airstrike for that one. Whew! Gun time. Alright, the guns are firing at infantry on their own. Perfect. 'Cause I think they just annihilated somebody. Yeah, they're gonna need an airstrike for that one, Chief! Alright, so we got some arcs trying to run back. See what I can get deleted here. I want to keep some of those clone trooper bodies. I think for now I'm getting some good balance with this AO. At least for what I want. I'm doing my best to make sure that it's out of view to be spawned. There's only so much I can do. I know the MTTs are also a little tanky, so I just want to see... a little bit more here on that airstrike if air doesn't decide to hit it.
This is company. What's the status of your supplies?
Alright, and then this AO is also getting some stuff too, so we'll go ahead and send that around. Ooh, that sounds gnarly. Let's do another MTT. Because I want every base to at least have an MTT attack them, you know?
We'll go. On the way. We'll go.
And the third one, I'll wait a few minutes before I send it.
This is company. Do you read?
Send for 1.
Give me a rough percentage ETA of what your supplies are looking like.
Oh, they actually descrewed it because he got out.
We got 50% from Alpha loaded up. Bravo
Nice.
are dealing with a AAT before a LAC can land.
Solid copy. Load up as much as you can and proceed to evac within the next 20 minutes. That's going to be our hard window for extract here.
Copy.
By the way, these ops can last anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. Company, this is advisor. Message over.
Send for command.
Be advised, can you have your company JTAC relay to the pilots that if they need any triple R done when they land back at the main base to just Zeus ping me and I will take care of it? Over.
Solid copy. We'll relay now.
Because again, that one's my fault. That one I did goop that one up, so I didn't want to fix it for him. Oh, frick, that's a lat airstrike. Sexy. Literally just got a little giddy from hearing that.
Alright, Claire, you good?
Alright, so we got a lot of droids here in full retreat. Fine, I'll do it myself. I do love how this thing is bulldozing trees as it drives by, though. I think it's my favorite part about this. Oh. Oh my god. That is actually hilarious. Wow. Oh. Oh, that was both. It just... Thanos snapped my ass there. Alright, so we're not going to drive the MTTs manually anymore. And if you're a Zeus that uses these mods in a Star Sim community, I would recommend you also don't drive MTTs because, yeah. Yeah, Mother Nature said no. That's another good way to put it. That's funny. This is another reason why I keep the MCO mod set small so we can quickly get in. I will have to put my stock thingy up for a moment because I don't want to stream the password. But I would expect maybe 1 or 2 crashes to happen. 1 or 2 more at the very least. Yeah, we crashed. It happens. Oh well. No, stream wasn't over. I try to be Thanos and do it myself, but Mother Nature said no, stream over, we're done, GG. That's fine. Look at this, 85 people showed up to this one, that's pretty nice.
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I just like doing these large-scale things, but when you take so many people and put it on an Arma server and do Zeus stuff with it, it's fine if you do, like, PvP, or I've even seen a guy do, like, large-scale liberation stuff. But for whatever reason, the Zeus interface does not like it when you have this many people. Oh god, no. No, not the wubba lubba dub dub. Pause T-far. Alright, I'm quickly just to reset and everything there. What's good though is it's not crashing the entire server, it's just crashing me. Alright, so let's desperately refill the units here. Looks like they just dealt with that MTT. And we're just getting more waves of units down. Okay, and let's go ahead, put that back up. Cool, yeah, the MTT basically... I'm glad Air was able to then go deal with it, but good god, that's...
Standing by. Roger that. On the way. On the way. Will go. On the way. Roger. Understood.
Alright, let's keep that going. Can I spawn destroyers? No, what are you called? What's the little mini boyo called? DSD. That's what I want.
Standing by. Waiting.
Because these fuckers walk. Or at least they try to. Alright, delete chunks of bodies. On the bright side, crashing out actually helped my frame rate a little bit.
Whale, what's your status?
No, you have droidicas, which are the roly-polies. Those are destroyer droids, and then you have these puppies, which are like your, how would you even call them? You know, it's from Republic Commando. But I think they're called Advanced DSDs in Commando, actually. Dwarf Spider Droid, that's it. They call it a Dwarf Spider Droid in that one, but then you also have the, like, mini Dwarf Spider Droid. That's also the same size as a Droidica. So I think this mod just calls them Advanced DSDs, you know? Yeah, so every group's getting a turn with these, which is great. And I'm gonna keep trickling infantry in. Smoke, I believe, has billowed out enough. Now, I know what some people are thinking, because I always get a DM asking this question. Liru, why don't you get multiple Zeuses? Since you clearly seem to be overwhelmed with 3 different AOs, wouldn't another Zeus help you? And you would be correct in theory. But adding multiple Zeus interfaces spawning stuff is a very bad idea. The server doesn't like it when you do that. So I just hog the Zeus interface. Ooh, Forge just got annihilated. And you're hearing that gunfire. It's very loud, though. Here, what is actually my effect volume? 1 second. Oh, yeah, okay. That's also because of the smoke. That's why it's so fucking loud. It got fulled. Now it feels too quiet. We'll split it in the middle. Alright, I'm gonna do a full-on delete here, including pieces of cover. I'm not deleting the MTTs, though. Is there desync? There might have been while I was deleting those, so I'll delete them in smaller groups. Or it might have been the DSD getting destroyed. Tough to tell. Let's see if it was that. Just in case, I'll hold off from using the DSDs then. Painting me. He wants a rearm. Awesome. But yeah, clones are actually dying in, like, pretty nasty chunks here. I'm also surprised they're not using this landing pad. Like, I gave them that for a reason, and they're still choosing to land on the outside. That's one of the funny ones here. Barb got hit with a bit? Yeah, so I think it might have been because I was deleting stuff in too large of a group. Yeah, look at all those smoke grenades out, too. That's also one of the big laggards, is, unfortunately, that large group of smoke. Good, good. Make them suffer. Just, I read that in Palpatine's voice. Oh, man. Pull those back. You can hear the doors opening from such a far range away. Look at all the used AT things right here. The garrisons always feel light, but that's also because in a blink they can lose a big chunk of their guys. So looking at these 3 garrisons individually, it's hard to imagine there's like 85 people on the server right now. Here I can imagine it a bit more, but it's also because there's a massive group back there. It's also because I want to just keep putting pressure on them. Oh, my droid speaks Farsi. Who would have guessed? Yeah, but when I shrink it down to 2 AOs, I think it'll get a little better. Oh god, Bavarian. Barbarian, he was just a boy droid. That was very disrespectful. Alright, so keeping everything decently balanced here. Looks like my DSDs are falling back. Say some droids get activated from the MTT that's destroyed. Did that one just fall through the map? Yeah, it fell through the map. Interesting. So when it cooks off, it goes through the map. Weird. Otherwise, when they transition to the next 2 AOs, I actually have to enable the AI because I have them disabled right now. Just to help save a few frames. Comrade, me boy. SpongeBob was a B1. Are you stuck in the... You're stuck, that's why. Let's go ahead and key those. You know, I think it also doesn't help in terms of frames and a little bit of desync that that airstrike is just so brutal. It's literally like a freaking Gao 30 firing. The CIS's greatest weakness, a barn house, yeah. And I still don't understand why they're not using the landing pads. They're preferring to land outside instead, so...
6, this is 1.
It's whatever. I don't judge, I just quietly judged my stream. SpongeBob mod win? I am not a modder. I would not know what to tell you.
6. Getting reports of human contacts at Bravo close. They appear to be using technology from the 21st millennium.
Solid copy. Our armor should be rated against it. We're evacing from Charlie now.
Okay.
I think I have a hunch. Who is that, by the way? A killer, okay. No, it wasn't them. Yeah, so they reported, basically they were saying CSAT, but everything I've been copying and pasting, it might have been from a vehicle I spawned and the crew was just set as a CSAT crew because that's the vanilla default, so I honestly don't know. It's weird. Well, okay, here's a rule of thumb for Arma, and honestly a lot of things. Ballistics always beats lasers, because lasers travel slower than ballistics. Now, of course, some lasers travel really fast, but the speed of those lasers compared to, like, a bullet, usually the bullet wins. And go ahead and delete those. Because they're just glitching out, and I don't know if they're the source of where those CSAT guys were. They said they were close to the perimeter, though. That makes me believe they're in here, but yeah, I don't know. So they got all of that evac'd out. They're pulling out now. Okay.
Company 2, loaded, RTV. Over.
The same with company. Company out.
Company, this is advisor. Message over.
Clay, load in
Send.
with the other 2 teams.
Advisor, this is company. Send.
Company, this is advisor. We believe we have calibrated 2 large CIS fobs in the AO. Stand by for grid refs. Over.
Affirm.
First fob appears to be some sort of power station. We are unsure what it is specifically powering, but it is generating a large break. Some sort of large current for either a ship's shield generator or a turret defense grid. That position is at grid ref 140060. I say again, 140060. Over. There's another thing I wanted to do in here. I just completely forgot.
140160.
Negative. 140060. Over.
Affirm.
The second position appears to be a landed ship of some kind. We're still trying to identify the model, but apparently the CIS have also built up a position around it. Break. That position is at 067123. I say again, 067123. Over.
Affirm, advisor. OOC, can you tell me if those marks are accurate or in the near area?
Stand by. I'll be checking my holo map. Over. They appear to be accurate. Over.
Solid copy. Company out.
So again, disabled their AI. I'm re-enabling that AI. And I want to set up a few vehicles. Let's see.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
So I'm going to give them an objective. If you noticed, there's this at both positions. They're going to destroy that because that's what's wirelessly giving power to those positions.
Company 2, coming to the tent for, I assume, company brief. Over.
Affirm. Moving there now. 1, this is company. Do you read?
Deadwalker, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for the 44-month resub. You have been here a while, my friend. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, so they got all the supply boxes back. There's literally multiple different types. There's a medical, there's an arc resupply, there's a squad resupply, and then a weapon squad resupply. But there's basically something for everyone there. Chronic just got knocked out. Liru's catchphrase is the Netflix sat dish. Something like that. I'm gonna set up some patrols. We'll do 2 big ones per section. Now this one's really fun because if you notice, there's a space missing in the middle of both. Audrey Hotto made this base, and there's a script right there that executes to create a light bridge, and you can walk on top of it. It's a giant ray shield, essentially. Alright, that is all taken care of. All right, so we got a little bit of an intermission here, and yeah, we'll see what breaks, right? Otherwise, I'm noticing a few people disconnect, probably because they had their fill of that fight and are already bored. But I also know that, you know, MCOs aren't everyone's cup of tea. Some people come in just to try it for a little bit and realize they don't really like it. It's life. Whole point of these is to just give people the opportunity to try something large scale to see if they like it in the first place. I want to attack their base to give them something to do, but at the same time, that's going to stall them even harder. Otherwise, we have an intermission. So how are you guys doing? Do you enjoy the op so far? If you don't, what do you not enjoy about it, other than me crashing because the MTT doesn't want to drive? Let's see. I don't know how long we've been going for because of things breaking. So much desync, really? I only saw 1 case of it, and it only lasted for about 10 seconds. If anything, I'd say this is the least desyncy one we've had so far. But, I mean, we'll know later when the... when we get to later in the server life. Only lasted 10 seconds, story of my life. Ayy. Just texting back, Bloodwing.
All elements assume there is heavy AA in the area when you're marking your LZs that you want to land at.
Do I have a Hailfire that's AA? Yeah, Sam. I mean, if not, I can actually just send some HMP gunships and, like, scramble them to go fight the lats if they want to land, like, right on top. So we'll do that. Because Sams are a little nasty, to say the least. Especially since there's a radar position that goes up to 16 clicks by them. I'm worried that they'll just get sniped out of the sky before they get anywhere close. Yeah, Hellfire. Hailfire droid, not Hellfire. Hailfire AA would probably be very messy.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I would say my catchphrase is operate operationally, but... you know, it's something I've never really thought of, I guess. Oh, Runner, sorry that you went over budget, but thanks for the 10 bits. What about AA guns? There aren't really... in the Star Wars mods, like, you have particle cannons, but...
All elements. This is company command. Gonna be
glitchy.
Away from keyboard for 5 mics.
Unfortunately. Alright, so I got LZ Kane and LZ Kana. I'll be sending... Those are a little close, so I will be sending things to kind of counter them. I don't need food. I can last 1 week. Yeah, right. Alright, let's see these guys get underway. You didn't ping me, but that's fine. I'll do it. Yeah, so this should be the only time they RTB. Like, the next 2, I'm going to have them do back-to-back. Because if we... Yeah, we're an hour in. I don't want this to last more than 3 hours. So the next 2 should be like an hour and a half total. How did Lusode get all the way out there? Huh. Do we have a lap power down? Yep, okay. Otherwise, I like the size here. Water, on the other hand, yeah, well, I mean, water is a lot cheaper than food, so... See how things go. Will admit, get a little nervous when I see people trickling out through disconnects. Okay, cool, it was just a glitch, but... actually, I don't know the reason. Maybe to reset something, but, you know, when people are just, like, waiting back at base, like, I can hope they're having a good time like this. Actually, hell, I can teleport around and listen. Then again, we've also learned why it's generally not a good idea to do that, but hey, I'll do it anyway.
Be back.
I'm gonna be myself because I don't
Does the pack fix that?
How's it going for you? Like what they are.
Wait, get down from there.
Yeah, Tootie, I found that tag and I added it.
You don't get orders if you don't check it.
Back to HQ. Some of us or cannot be here.
Landing in LZ Kana and searching landed. Potentially CIS. Shit, near the town of Intella. 5 minutes.
You have lost some blood or have a bruise and you would like to be packed, enter the building and I will heal you.
Alright, you see that mark that says abandoned ship?
What the fuck just happened to our squad?
Why am I healing you again, Michael?
Keller, can you hear me?
Brian? I don't know, Brian?
Platoon 1, Platoon 2, this is Command. Be advised, my JTAC is going to be stealing some of your guys as necessary. He's beginning the monumental task of organizing all the crates we took, so any bodies to help him would be appreciated.
It's like dealing with a bunch of fucking
Get away from the fucking ball.
It's my box.
Attack? Mr. High Level, are you...
Help the JTAC. Help
Wait, that's not high level, that's
This is a mass cast.
This is pretty funny.
This is to put a
Backing me.
Bravo and Charlie will be immediately advancing towards the church.
Anybody want to
I have marked a rough base of fire location where Delta may wish to set up.
Jesus, hope you're okay, man. Sorry you got jumped.
You are free to operate within these confines via just suggested limits.
Unzip tie me, you foul creature! Help! Help, I'm being taken hostage!
That guy's dead. Alright. Hello. Any glaring issues? Your medical's good. Tell me I'm an idiot.
No.
Alright,
okay. Here, brief. Just make sure.
Yep.
Man, this is advisor message over.
Send for command.
I don't mean to rush you, but you might want to get a move on. I'm watching little mutinies happen, and people are starting to figure out how cable ties work over
landing.
Solid copy. Moving.
Alright, Delta.
Hang out at the gate for a minute until I get specifically which bird will be mounting in. Then which bird have we got for transport?
Hi,
is this hotel?
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Awesome.
Platoons, we're gonna be leaving in 5 mics. Yeah, okay, okay. Begin loading supplies and shit into lats so that way they have stuff.
I was like, what the hell?
Okay. The electron binocular, yeah.
So did you hear
it's
that
really
guy?
cool because it's white hot and black hot.
Yep.
Okay, so basically.
I try my best, damn it.
Hey, make sure you rearm.
All right. I mean, it's not hard. You just put an LZ and you decide like who goes to what, you know? Let's have a recon, lat recon, and then just land them where you feel comfortable landing. But I just don't want them to just wait around at base doing nothing, waiting for ground to take so long, you know? But they are organizing the boxes. Who just threw... Okay. I was about to say, if they just threw a grenade in their mortar pool, they're kind of SOL, because I don't have spares. In before the droids start speaking Portuguese. A few of them are speaking Farsi. Because of their default spawn for vehicles, but all of mine that I made, I disabled the voice.
One supply crate into each thing and load up into lats.
Originally, I wanted them to speak the droid voice, but that mod got unkeyed, unfortunately. Yeah, so these are two separate types of boxes here. This was all in the document breakdown, by the way. I might not have added pictures, though. But hey, it gives them something to do. Well, Command makes a new plan. But I wasn't expecting Command to come back here. I only wanted people to, like the pilots, to go load their stuff out and then, you know, keep the AO going. One thing I noticed is these two AOs, they might not be able to hear each other. Company Command, this is Advisor, message over.
Send.
Out of character because we regressed T-far, and that's causing us some issues. I know, I apologize, but these two AOs might be a little too far to radio between, so you might have to have air run messages between both AOs similar to the previous AO. Over.
Yeah.
Solid copy.
Fox. Salty. Gallery here? Can you send a squad lead over here if he's not here already? Send the squad lead to the manhunt.
Like I'm attempt to like jump into like the disco.
Okay, everyone's here then.
Just 5%. Right.
Okay, assuming all squad leads are...
I mean, they could also be using the ARCs to recon, because that is a job the ARCs could do, so...
I mean, platoon that.
Shrug.
Okay, about 30 minutes ago, we received word of a landed ship on the north side of this planet. We are going to land at LT Kana. We are going to examine the ship from afar. Desarian, you are taking Rancor first out as fast as you can to Rancor Waypoint 1, and from there you will attempt to provide reconnaissance on the objective. If you do not have good sightlines...
If I remember correctly, this is a hard cell transport.
Even to Waypoint 2, I don't mind. Try and stay out of contact until we can assist you, but it's all up to you.
Also, we start using the sentry guns. Those things are little bastards.
The platoon will move
And the
to
destroyer
Waypoint
droids.
1, and then we will split. Echo Foxtrot going
And then I'm
north.
using commando droids as better things, and I gave them the frickin' heavy repeater because the gun choice is so pathetic in this mod.
The terrain is a little muddy. I'm not exactly
That's
sure
okay.
where the ship is or how big it is.
I just
don't know
want
where exactly
B2s,
contact
but
is. So we will play
I
this
can't get
by
what I
ear.
want.
Try and make sure we're keeping roughly the same pace right before phase line.
Alright, 2, let's start loading up,
Do you have
men.
any questions?
Which one is Foxtrot?
So
Which one
did you
is-
get that?
This
I got
is
that, yeah, we
Foxtrot.
did.
Okay.
No, we're waiting.
Foxtrot is in...
I'm probably never going to do another Clone Wars MCO because all the mods are compatible with old TFAR, not TFAR beta, and that's causing the spam issue that you're seeing people get.
Head over to the lats now.
So I can't, there's no way I can fix that. I have to have people use beta because it uses a better way to move people into the other channel. So if I do another Clone Wars one, I'm probably going to have to use vanilla beta radios. And that's going to break people's immersion because, oh my god, the amount of shit I got from a few people because I used a clean uniform compared to a slightly dirty helmet, even though the legs were dirty on the uniforms, that was a pain in the ass to deal with.
Canadian, I don't know what the fuck's
I don't know,
wrong.
just Star Sim brings out the toxicity in people too, so. Shrug. Plus, Zeus, you're supposed to cater to your player base to a point.
I'm sorry, but
I know, right? If only we had the B3s, right? Attach some bunnies to DSDs. No, those are B4s, my bad. You're talking about... Where are they? Did they get rid of them? No! They got rid of them. The power of the nut. What a shame. Crying shame.
Couldn't you have...
Well, the 101st probably has their own mod for compatibility, so... I guess I could dig into that, but we'll see. No nut droids.
You just figured this out?
I don't know. I'm more excited for the Sisters of Battle MCO in 3 weeks. And if that one does well, we'll probably just do a few 40k ones, but how MCOs work is the players vote on what they want, and then after 3 go by of players picking, I get to pick one. So, they vary. Yeah, sure, Runner. I doubt I'll get to shoot them in a little while because I'm busy, but... No, we'll make it work. So I'm gonna now teleport myself in between both AOs to give myself the best coverage here.
Hey, Firm, I'm just assuming everyone's loaded in the next 10 seconds, and we're just gonna lift.
Am I just seeing shit now? Zam, shut up. What's the CCW? Yeah, okay, that's why it was happening, because he just teleported in 20 different places. What I'm happy about, though, is we're having people in the gunners, and they know to lift them up when they're landing, so they don't clip into the ground and kill everyone.
Solid copy.
All right, so I'm going to say that's detected. Oh, they're flaring off immediately.
Copy, I'm on it.
Oh no!
Lockdown, lockdown.
Solid copy. Perform SAR on it and continue with your mission.
Hey, fam, since the pilot did not survive, continuing with mission.
Solid copy.
Whew. That got messy. Lat Hawk down. Okay, that's clever. I'll give you that one. Advise, break, discard. Company command, this is advisor. Message over.
Send for company.
Be advised, we're detecting something interesting at both of the positions you are attacking in terms of energy signature. I may give you an additional objective if we can narrow it down. Over.
Solid copy. All ARC elements stand by for possible redeployment.
Rancor copies.
Dogma TP2.
Send in build 6.
Clanker?
Cool. Yes, Riaz, the Clankas. Thank you so much for the 9-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Company command, this is advisor. Message over.
Centric company rating you 4x5.
Advise you have ARC retasked to do the following break. Both positions appear to have a way to transmit energy from the both of them. One from the power grid, one from the landed craft, which we believe is a hard cell transport. Break. The transmission is being done through a black dish of some sort of black antenna or black dish. That's the best description I can give you, but these are two targets of opportunity that need to be destroyed so we can trace where the power is going. Over.
Company copies. All ARC elements, be advised, this is company command. Secondary objective for ARC elements. There is a black dish at both locations you are to destroy.
Rancor copies.
Extreme Mr. Krabs. Actually, it's EXE Mr. Krabs. My bad. Thank you for the 8-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're getting a kick out of this scenario. Ah, CCW? Yeah, that's something else I need to look into, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Yeah. 6, this is 1.
Send for 6.
Radar dish of a power grid is down.
A-firm, confirm is a black dish that you destroyed.
That's what the squad's told me. I'll move up and get myself a visual.
A-firm, secure your objective and wait for further orders.
This is Rancor to 6. We have eyes on transmission dish. It's too far for us to engage, but we know exactly where it is. Stand by.
A-firm, Rancor, engage whenever you can.
Rancor copies.
Alright. So I'll be using some HMPs to help balance things out. The frames are a little tougher for this one than I would have liked, but that's also partially because of the map. Oh, thermal depth's like crazy. They got Bavarian back there. He's already loading up the reinserts. I have player health buffed to like 4.5. It's just the headshots that are super nasty.
Awaiting orders.
Also watching for if I hit my unit cap. I believe that's out of view here. I also want to take advantage of. I'm definitely not going to score too high on the frames here. That's okay. To tackle everything appropriately for MCOs, you gotta be willing to take risks. I just blew up the HMPs. We drink to forget we're all walking kittens. Thanks for the 35-pound or dollar equivalent of however many pounds that is. It's an interesting statement, Tootie. I wonder what that truly merits, but yes, I do agree. We do drink to forget things.
We drink to forget we are all walking kitten.
Do I use AGC? I am unfamiliar with that term, so I guess no. Or if you tell me what it is, then yes. It was supposed to say... Yes, Tootie. It censors that, I'm afraid. Chronic is bugged. And we just had a bunch of flares deployed by that one. It's still cooking off, too. How's the other AO doing? A little less framey over here, but that's probably going to change in a hot second. Let's get some GATs in. Okay, can we not do Disco Inferno here? Please? Thank you. The light ones are anti-infantry, the normal ones are anti-vehicle. So these guys are running up and breaching. There's the droidicas engaging. Jesus, there goes Forge. They need AT up here or a Grenadier. I'm gonna stop that from cooking out because I think that's what's also helping with the lag, unfortunately. Oh, I think Air just tried to bomb that thing. He just got picked off. I don't know from what. Jesus. You look to your right and your battle buddy's dead. Oh, man. Dude, that died on the street, too. This is intense. It's like Forge is calling it. Alright, they got one cooking off. I'll go ahead and delete it, because when it stops cooking off, it looks like it hasn't been destroyed. And it's both swap and these mods that have that issue. It's pretty weird. Look at that volume of fire going out there, though. Holy crap. It's awesome. And the one that finally hits, you know, that's when it gets everyone. Barr looks like he was pushing up on his own against a few B1s and taken out, unfortunately. There's that droidica engaging. I'm gonna send some B1s on this group's rear. I missed some hydrates, I apologize. There you go. Ooh, that was a miss. There we go. Go ahead and delete it. I couldn't hear Salty, so I don't know what that was about. Maybe Barb glitched out. Barb making himself look dumb. .exe, go! Hey, he's a good guy. Oh my god. Okay, well that's getting end-keyed. As it's somehow rolled away, and it is now on fire.
Rancor to Torrent 6. One of the lats managed to hit the dish and send it abs into low orbit. That objective has been dealt with.
Solid copy.
Ay. Oh, the droideka in the corner. That's a nasty one of mine. Advisor, this break, disregard. Company command, this is advisor, message over.
Send.
Be advised, I am starting to be able to trace the power. I assume you dealt with the black dishes, over.
Standing by.
A-firm.
Copy that. Copy that.
Roger, I will get back to you on tracing the power. Stand by, ET, about 5 to 10 minutes break. For now, continue to clear the 2 fobs, over.
Company copies, out.
What do I have here? The HMPs? Yes.
Copy that.
Because I still want to harass. Still got airstrikes coming in. I don't know how they... I think the AAT came up here and just drove off the edge. Like a goober. But I don't know why. That just feels like a B1 thing to do, in all honesty. Just drive off the damn edge and hope for the best, right? Because they forget the bridge is off.
Ready. Copy that.
Something like that, right?
On the way. On the way. Solid copy.
Ooh, Bug just got his face bugged. Pretty hard there.
Company, this is Platoon 2. My JTAC is believed dead. I am off of internet.
Wait, you're going the wrong way. Oh, you're on defend only because of the aircraft.
Awaiting orders.
Get your butt in there, sir. Yeah, those sentry guns, man. Alright, cool. I'm gonna delete that droideka again, and that should be the last one. Oh, wait, I have one more in here. Because I'm a jerk. Here's where the other radar dish went, by the way. That's funny. So we'll go ahead and delete that one. I'll go ahead and delete the other one, which has now moved to all the way over here. Yeah, it's just glitch now hardcore. Nice. Go ahead and delete the bodies that are at HQ too. That's the HMPs that finally flew overhead. Gonna go ahead and delete that fire team. And I'm gonna deploy some more HMPs.
Standing by.
to go to the southern objective, because they will engage infantry. You're also hearing these guys starting to open everything. Oh, they knocked over the sentry gun. That's hilarious. Innovative and hilarious. And I think I'm lagging the CPU a little too hard here because these units do not want to seem to deploy. Also, we've got everyone breaching right now this nice little custom composition. And I'll go ahead and hydrate again. What SOB MCO is that for the new Prairie Fire DLC? Which case, I don't know. Holy shit, Audrey Hado just had his face blown off. He's medicable, but he had his face blown off. Some of the commando droids. Really framey in there, unfortunately. It's not what I wanted, but sometimes with Arma, you just gotta take what you can get. Hear that Gat flying by, and it was literally flying by. Okay, not what I was expecting. Don't you dare hold fire. Fuckers can't do anything right. Oh god, Killer's under attack by the Droidicas at the gate. Somehow survives the barrage. Yeah, so Shepard got taken out by a sentry gun. I see an issue. These are actually really tough to spot. Do a medium on both. And so Shepard ran right up to it and got hit, unfortunately.
Ready for orders. Understood.
Stand by, this is Rancor. There might be a way in through the secondary base, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's no way to get up here without going to the other position. Making good use of that defilade. They disabled that one. Nice. And that was the GAT exploding. All right. I love this game. This is a wonderful game. That crashed both. Oh, wow. All right, that crashed Steam this time. Okay. Wow. Epic. Thank you, game. Really cool. All right, when I get back on, I'm going to radio to them and say, hey, here's the final position. That's funny. That is crash number 3, I think. And it's, again, it's only with StarSim. It's, wow, it's revalidating Arma too. That's funny. That's actually funny. Oh, man.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
That got me
R.I.P.
good.
Arma.
Yeah, Rip Armor, right? How are you doing, Homebrew? Always a pleasure to have you around. Thanks for the 38-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the Opspo TSB and beyond, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this stream when we're not crashing out. Oh, man. See, again, what I'm happy about, like the silver lining, is at least it's not the full server crashing, it's just the Zeus. That's the good thing. Part of the reason why you quit because of the constant crashes. I never had too many issues with crashing, even while I was Zeusing for them. Really, I think it's because we're just stressing the Zeus interface too much. And that's what's causing it to break down here. Compared to all the other MCOs I've done, the reason also is tied to the Star Wars mods, because on the other 5, I haven't been crashing too hard like this, so. Who knows? Yeah, I never made the exit poll, so I need to go and make one and then get it deployed to people within an hour or two. But that'll be a-okay. So let's, yeah, I'm not even gonna tab out and do it, because we're gonna be super quick about it. Ready? Didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. Don't worry about it. Gone in a flash. Well, I mean, I change that password every time I Zeus a mission with my server, so. And then my admin password doesn't have a password, it's just hard-coded to my 3ID, so. Oh, it didn't register me as admin. There we go. They deployed the bridge. Is it working, obvious? I hope it's working. Because they should be able to just walk on it, because I was able to do that on the server. Not sure yet? Well, see if we can get back in time to witness it. Oh god, no, not the wubba lubba dub dub, no. It tortures me. Every time I log in. All right, it works. Excellent. Now this, I'm so happy Adriano made this, but. Dang. Company Commander, this is Advisor. Message over. I'm not on the right net. Company Commander, this is Advise. Company Commander, this is Advisor. Message over.
Send.
Be advised, I think I have that trace. Trace is interfering with my comm. Stand by, over. Company Commander, this is Advisor. Message over.
Send for company.
Be advised, I believe I have located the source of this trace. Stand by for new orders to proceed once you've cleared these positions out. Break. This is very urgent that you do it immediately, so please do not RTB. You're gonna have to be a little quick on your feet. Over.
Solid copy.
All right, I'm glad the bridge worked for him. And Audrey Hotto, if you're in my chat, thank you. If not, I will go and thank you later. But yeah, I unlocked these in case they needed to drive them over. Let's get this. Actually, we'll do it in Zeus.
Torrent 6, this is Torrent 1. Six, this is 1, I'll copy. Torrent 6, this is Torrent 1, I'll copy. Torrent 2, this is Torrent 1.
I got turned up again. Company command, this is advisor. Message over.
Send.
Roger, once you have those positions cleared out, I have updated everyone's HUD maps with the following information. Break. On the northeastern side of the sector, we have detected what appears to be a CIS command ship, Providence class, as well as a turbo laser defense network around the ship. Break. We believe the power was being fed to the turbo lasers to power them. Fucking Trace was still on standby, over.
Platoon 2, command, once we finish up here, prepare for evac. We have further orders.
Platoon 2 copies company. Pickup on the landed ship platform is preferable. Over.
Have your JTAC coordinate the lat. Get it done.
Company command, this is advisor. Message over.
Send for company.
We believe that once you clear out both of those positions, and since you have destroyed the two black antenna arrays, the positions you have attacked are no longer able to provide power to the turbo lasers. However, there might be enough localized power to potentially still use them for a short burst of time. Break. My superior officer has deemed this a priority in that you will be assaulting the 3 turbo laser positions around the command ship to splice into the turbo lasers and have them engage the command ship, and maybe we'll be able to take it out. Over.
Solid copy, command. So, to clarify, you do not want us to board the command ship. You want us to take control of the turbo lasers instead.
Negative. If you try to get close to that command ship, it will send vulture droids, probably a lot of other nasty stuff at you. I would say the area around the command ship is defined by the turbo laser positions themselves. So if you get closer than the turbo laser position marked to the command ship, it will probably swarm fighters on your position. Over. That's mainly for the lats, not the infantry. Break.
Solid copy.
There is more than likely going to be a terminal at all of the turbo laser sites that allows you to splice it. It might take a hot second to do it, but once you have it, the turbo laser should automatically start firing at the command ship. Over.
Solid copy. Anything else, advisor?
Again, this takes utmost priorities, so I recommend you start deploying as soon as the 2 positions are cleared out. Over.
Solid copy.
I was not a real Lance Corporal now. A lot of my family was in the military. It was either Liru the Lance Corporal, Lieutenant Lawrence, and I literally flipped a coin because I am an indecisive little turtle. Don't spread that around the internet, though. If everyone found out I was a real turtle, then I would never be left alone. Alright, they're out of this main area here, so I'm going to go ahead and clear everything out of the side there. So far, ops going well, for my definition. Again, a little on the laggier side, but that's because, I mean, that. that takes a lot, and just some of the fancier scripts we're doing to make things work. God, that airstrike.
Platoon 1, Platoon 2, do you copy?
Well, I'm glad that they're having fun with the light bridge here.
1 and 2, do you copy?
No, I'm not a real Ninja Turtle.
Platoon 2 copies on company net.
Don't say that.
1, do you read company net?
Swoogity, swoogity, here comes that rockety. To hit what? I don't know.
Company, while Platoon 1 is getting their shit together, 2 is inquiring, are we RTB?
We're not RTB, however, we will be preparing for our next objective. I need 1 on net to give him his brief.
2 copy.
Holy shit.
Ready for extract, we'll just get in the sky.
A firm rank or accolade, do you copy?
Yeah, Matt probably got shot down while I was busy. So I'm not going to re-enable the sim until I see them a little bit closer.
On the way. Understood.
Or at least enable the simulation of the final objective. So this AO, because it has a bit of an elevation compared to everywhere, yeah, so Matt had a bad crash, that's why he respawned. Compared to this one where, you know, it's a little limited in the surface area, so. Just trying again to make sure everyone has stuff to engage. Yes, when Bloodwing... Wow. I shouldn't have mentioned that I was a real turtle. Now you're gonna all ask a bunch of questions. Questions I'm not ready to answer as a turtle. Oh well. You know, that's another thing that I should have been managing that I haven't. The trenches. People have been digging trenches, and that's why the frames are getting slowly worse. Is because I have been failing to micro the trench game. So give me 1 second. Oh yeah, all 3 of the positions had a dead pile of bodies somewhere close by. I would hope they wouldn't dig trenches in these areas, but I know there was some Overwatch elements in some AOs. So they might have dug trenches because I gave them E-tools.
Rancor, get the bridge back active and get your asses over here. Pull everyone that's at that post back over here now.
Copy.
Because I would say it's like 20 or so trenches the server actually does start to suffer a little bit. Because that's just extra polygons you're adding to the map, you know?
Acklay, Platoon 1, do you copy?
There's 1, I read you, 1 by 5.
So a little bit here and there.
Copy that, 1, begin to pull out as soon as you secured your AO and stand by for brief.
If he's 1 by 5, he's not going to understand that order.
Copy, extract ASAP.
So that means he wasn't 1 by 5, that was probably a 3, maybe a 2 at best. 1 by 5 means you literally hear this. That's literally what 1 by 5 is supposed to mean. Yes, never put a tortoise in the ocean. Or, actually, yeah. And don't put it in a river either. That's bad. So yeah, they loaded up all the units in the VIX and brought them around. I didn't delete that droidica because I crashed, but looks like they figured it out. Someone just got ooped. They got ooped pretty bad there. Company command, this is advisor. Message over. Company command.
Advisor, send for company.
Be advised, we do have a decent chunk of clones back at base to reinsert for replenishing your losses. I know you're transporting right now, so after you get yourselves redeployed, feel free to come back and pick them up. Over.
Claire, this is 1 HQ. Come to me at LZ to the east.
All right. How are we for time? All right, we're about to enter our 3rd hour, so I judged this to be about 3 hours, so I was right on that. Crap, I broke my key there. And I know I have a good idea of what I'm supposed to be spawning in, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that stuff. Delete that stuff. But I think I learned a good chunk from this op too,
company
so.
message over.
For MCO. Company command, this is advisor, send message over.
Advisor, be advised, Company 2 is, or Platoon 2 is pulling back to base for Triple R and resupply for infantry.
Roger, break. The longer this takes, the more the CIS are going to be able to deploy, and if it takes too long, they might try to counterattack us at our base. This is turning into a hit them before they hit you sort of thing, so please be quick about it. Over.
A-firm, OOC, our pilot just bingo on fuel and we need Triple R.
Roger, again, when pilots land, have them ping me and Triple R will be provided. Over.
Solid copy. As soon as we get Triple R, we'll head out. Company out.
I thought they had a standing order to load ammo in the lats, but I guess not. So there's the other lat going.
One, this is command. What's your status?
1 is green. We are in the LAT with a reduced size platoon coming to LZ. Get here.
You made a cursed stop, Platts? Excellent. I hope you're on a Thursday, because I'd love to play it. Mr. Lat, please chill.
Platoon 1 is giving LZ crash.
Mr. Lat has no chill.
All elements be advised. Platoon 1 is taking LZ crash. Platoon 2 is taking LZ bash. All of our ARC elements are taking LZ Dorn. How copy?
6, this is 1. Our pilot is going ahead with landing. His base is under orders from JTAG to cap people out from here.
Say again, 1.
1 is landing at Get Here for pickups.
One, you're coming in broken. Say again.
One is collecting remnants from Get Here.
Solid copy. After you've collected remnants, land at LZ crash.
Copy. Moving to LZ crash.
Zergo, yes, but send it through DMs because I'm not going to remember it right now. Alright, so they've left this AO, so I can go ahead and start deleting everything behind them. And they've left this AO, so I can go ahead and delete everything behind them there. Hey, look, we have frames again. That's the highest amount of frames we've had all up! Well, it means the final AO is going to hopefully be a little less laggy. Maybe. Possibly. Could be happening right now. Fingers crossed. Let me also go around and delete trenches. I deleted that big chunk. I'm not sure if they dug any more. We have one over here. We also have Forge's body. Rest in peace. Let's go ahead and look. I know we have some around here. Smoke grenades are still burning. Jesus. There we go. But I guess in this time, I can actually focus on making
Platoon
some
1, Platoon
patrols
2
and
command,
shit.
this is company, do you copy?
This is 1, send it.
2, send.
All elements be advised, our objective orders are following. Platoon 1, you're landing at Creche and moving however you wish to that, to the turbo laser emplacement that I have marked you going towards. You don't need to follow that line, you can just do however you want. Once you get there, you are hacking. You are not destroying. I say again, you are not destroying. You are hacking the emplacement to use it to fire on the command ship. Platoon 2, you're doing the exact same thing at Bash.
1 copies, we are hacking infrastructure, not destroying.
A-firm, 2, do you copy?
2 copies, company's last. Company, is Rancor Arc Trooper still going to be with Platoon 2? Yes, no?
Negative. Acklay and Rancor are landing at LZ Dorn and taking care of the 3rd turbo laser.
Acklay and Rancor are the two
copy out.
ARC teams. They're going to do a solo objective, which means I think Air's going to help them out first thing, but geez, that's going to be a toughie.
Standing by. Copy that. On the way.
I'm tempted, but I don't want to ruin anyone's fun right now.
Standing by. Waiting. Solid copy. Roger.
And then the rest I'll just throw dynamically at him. Ooh. I don't mean to ever shoot anyone that hard in an AO, especially an MCO, but... I don't think the medics were able to save him. What do you guys think? Big ouch. Let's go out and have a listen. It's but a scratch, right? He got mace wind, dude. No.
Well, I have your guys loading up and being in Narco's land. Go ahead and just have the brief in the air because we need to get this moving. Command wants us moving.
You see, we haven't any...
2 copies, company.
He looks pretty hard at me.
I mean, you'll probably take care of this, like, operational security issue.
You're gonna be rolling with Narco, Canadian beam.
Something's, something appears to be wrong here.
Bavarian Vikings last.
Copy.
Go ahead and tell them where you want to get dropped, and go ahead and all elements start planning out your baseline.
Oi.
It's kind of sus if you ask me.
Maybe the force is
If
just
I see who's
I don't.
having me cable tied, I'll turn around and shoot you in the fucking head. So be so kind and release me right now.
He can't release you.
Oh, the robot thinks he's people. Aw.
Yeah. You're now stuck. Congratulations.
Thinks he has rights.
Shooting it.
Robot thinks he's people.
Retarded people.
My God.
Until you're SWAT traitor. Some random idiot.
We should come close to the end. So. You need medical hold still.
I remember last time we had the MC 4 hours top.
Alright, let's see how we're landing at LZ
This might be
Bash.
If, out of character, guys, if you're concerned about time, this is the last part of the AO. It should take like an hour tops, probably more than 30 to 45, to be honest.
Thanks,
Look
Gary
at the
voice.
map.
Oh,
That's where we're landing.
I am always listening. I hope you know that.
You can see the phase line. That's where we're halting until everyone's at the same point again.
Which one we got?
Please get her.
Matt's lat or something like that. I think that's
Which one is it?
What are we thinking, Barb?
What the fuck?
Is that the one?
What the fuck?
Okay, stop running into
501st. The finest there is.
Do we need to enter?
I have nothing to say other than screw that guy that was coughing in my ear.
I'll tell him to fuck off myself.
Platoon 2 copies company, assuming we are in the northernmost lat. My JTAC said maybe it's dead. We'll hop in.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Thanks, Slim Shady. I appreciate it. This is what happens when the Jedi aren't around. Yeah, right?
Oh, never mind. It's the southwest one.
Good.
Rod. Come on, guys.
Everybody get out of the mat lat. Go to the northern LAT.
Let's go. Come on.
Everybody out of the mat lat.
Who are we standing for?
Out of the Matt Lat, because Matt's one of the pilots.
Come on.
Everybody get out of the mat lat.
Hold it. I got 3 AFK guys right now that need to be fucking moving, but they're just standing around. Come on, guys.
Oh, so we're not in the mat lat.
Let's go. Southwestern lat on the landing pad. I'm taking Anton hostage. Wait, can I even do that? I can. I'm escorting a prisoner, Anton, over because he's fucking bugged. Small Nate's head bugged again. He's in the fucking lat. Don't worry about it.
I don't think that's head bug. I think that's he's just boofed on the back. I didn't realize that opened. Huh. The more you know. This is why the clones were replaced with conscripts by the time of the Empire. Yes, I got one for the commando units and then one for both platoons, it looks like. That's where they deploy the bikes and walkers. You're right. You're right. All right, final phase. Let's go. Got a good mix of units up here. I'm also going to prep commando units to send this time around, led by this group. I want to be a little careful, though, because that grenade launcher is nasty. So only if the frames are still doing well will I send commando elements. They broke one of those. That's cute. Again, what I said earlier in the stream is I'm a little worried about this town causing frame issues with everyone being so close to it. But if we can maintain a 30, then we should be fine. Also for letting scuba troopers jump out, yeah, for the water. Solution, nuke the town. Duty, I don't think that's a long-term ethical solution there. I could be wrong, but part of me just... Yeah, no. Nonetheless, hope you guys are enjoying the op. This will be the final part. I'm going to probably do a lot of editing of this, probably cut out a lot of the downtime for the main release, but the VOD will be, well, in pieces because OBS has died 3 times. Wait, why I just close my little mug? So they have Matt on point to do recon. What's good, though, is we've only had 1 desync spike, and I don't mean to jinx it, you know, knock on wood, the wooden part of my desk, but that was just because I deleted too much at once, and I actually didn't know that could happen, so now I do, so I delete them in smaller chunks. But I know the respawning vehicles was also causing desync. also going to slightly increase my render distance. Just because I want to watch the ship fall in the distance when it comes time. Now, I always go to that section from time to time. Now we want this to be, let's put it up to 2.5. Cool. Little bird apocalypse, God, no. Have I pinned up the tail yet? What does that mean? Tootie, I don't know what that means. So Matt is engaging lats there. They're also engaging some ground targets. Very cool. So I'm going to start deploying units against them. I want everyone to deploy before I send these guys down because... Huh. Yep, Matt just flew in the kill zone. Matt got shot down.
Platoon 1 has made touchdown in a rather violent fashion, a PL1 crash.
Solid copy, what's your status?
Wounded, I'll get you further update.
Solid copy, focus on keeping yourselves combat effective before you start to make your push. ARC has touched down at LZ Dorn and pushing in now. 2, what's your status?
2, touchdown, going to our baseline, over.
I don't know why they're running to the
Solid
debug
copy.
lat. That's just a debug lat. Because again, respawning vehicles break everything. Well, they cause the desync spikes. Bavarian needs an assistant here because he's getting his tail hugged here. Is that meant to be a punch-out chair? Yes, it is. That's cute. Yeah, he could not have taken that much more of it. What is he doing? Is that a victory circle? Adorable. Yeah, so that's ARC. Oh, no, OBS might crash again because it just flashed for me. Crash number 4, here we go. Real quick, I'm gonna tab out. I'm going to grab... Yeah, okay. I'm tabbing out because I'm putting Task Manager up because I want to see what the performance of... ooh, God, that's another lat that's down. I want to see if, like, my GPU is doing too much. Because it's funny, because I did just dust it, too. I opened my computer and completely dusted it out, and it was a good dusting, too. There's a lot in there, but I think it was just a single flash. So I'm not sure what's causing it. Like, if it's my own computer just being at its limit or something else. I'm just trying to keep it sane, you know? Just trust me, I don't want it to crash either. So it's getting a little framey because they're cutting through that town. Let's, I'm gonna drop the explosive guy. Just because when it's laggy, those guys have no chill and they will just outright terminate people. And because insta-death is on, it makes them just that much more deadly. And a threat. Period. So the other lad I'm going to delete because it's going to basically infinitely cook off because the amount of ammo they have in them is ridiculous.
Team 6 now.
Let's go ahead and get rid of those two. Get rid of that mortar as well. We can't because it's a disabled sim unit. Excellent. It doesn't have any access to the Zeus, for the Zeus interface to delete it. Otherwise, Bob the Gaming Mermaid, thanks for the 11th month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. I was just making sure I was still on 5-0. No, there it is. It is just the mod, because there was no spike in GPU there. It's just the... It's so annoying. Oh my god. This is honestly one of the funniest ops I have ever Zeused in a very long time, in the sense that it has a timer where it just kills itself. And I don't really know how else to say it. I didn't ask you to refresh. I asked because some people don't see the stream come back because they're... I don't know if it's cookie data or something else, but something gets screwed on their HTML, and then they're unable to see it. So then you have a bunch of people asking if I'm back, so I say refresh in chat just to let people know I'm streaming again. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hydrate some more. I mean, we're almost done. I'm starting to get a little burnt out from this because of how silly this is. I don't know. I don't have the server RPT going because that causes the server to lag a little harder. But I do have my client RPT going, so I'll go ahead and review it. But I think what's going on, based off of what I just witnessed, because even my task manager crashed. What's going on is the application is causing some sort of... I don't know how to describe it. Basically, my CPU starts running things exponentially and go... Oh, there... fucking wubba lubba dub dub bullshit. What the heck happened? Oh, that was his lat. I'm gonna put a spare one up there just in case I miss something, but doesn't look like it. basically, how I'm crashing is something's overloading my CPU. And causing Arma to crash. Like, it doesn't crash, it goes into an infinite loop. And then my CPU freaks out and terminates any applications that are taking up any good chunk of CPU, which is OBS or Steam, depending on the circumstance. So it doesn't look like I missed too much, which is great. So I can keep going at it. And I just remembered effect volume is also going to be super loud. Let's turn that down a touch. But from what I saw based off of what OBS reported, which, I mean, not OBS, excuse me, Task Manager reported, which isn't 100% accurate. The music cut for a second. I was about to say, oh crap, like, what else is busted? Spare me. They're not dying. Wait, this is the old armor.
Advisor company, do you copy? Over.
This is advisor, send message.
Advisor, be advised, Platoon 2 is reporting bugged units that are taking hundreds of rounds and staying up.
A-firm, I know the reason. I'll be, I'm looking at the units now. If I see them shot, they will be killed off. Over.
A-firm, company
That's
out.
why. Company, this is advisor. So this is a position with the old unit models that one of the mods updated and broke them. I've redone every position, but it looks like I missed this one. So for that, I do apologize. Break. If I see them sufficiently shot, I will make sure to end key them. Over.
Solid copy, company out.
That is another one of my mistakes. That's only because the fucking mods updated and murked them. That's fine. I've dealt with random invincible units. It's not a hard issue to fix. Oh my god, they all speak Farsi too. Farsi B1s, I love it. Yeah, you can't shoot past the fence. Yeah, so all the other ones, if you notice, have a darker green to it. Wait, why do you speak far? What? No. What? But I copied you. Is it not copying the voice anymore? No, it's only that one. Fine, I'll... God damn it, game. Why you gotta do me like this? Doing me dirty. There's another headless trooper in the landing pad? Oh, God. Okay, fine. Farsi commando droids. I've had crazier. Marvel just got dropped. Alright, sorry I'm not talking, I'm just microing that AO and thinking about, you know, what to send where. Okay, so those are fine. I think because these might be the older. That one wasn't, but I think that was the older commando model. Yeah, so it's the sentry droid that got him. Because they walked into these two and they just, yeah, they shot everyone. People aren't checking their feet and they're clearly visible.
Be advised, Rancor has found the door to our turbo laser, however, it seems to be protected.
Huh. I re-enabled that AO though. I'll have to look back through my logs because I don't think that one got re-enabled properly then. Huh.
This is one.
What are the guys that shoot the
gun movement along phase lines to the objective. Encountering light contact on the way, firing and moving.
Solid copy. ARC has moved into our objective. We're securing now.
My God, they're using the AT too.
Say again, ARC is on the southern objective.
ARC is on our northern objective, and we're securing now.
Copy. Accolade team, are you with us?
Negative, both ARC teams are with me.
Hey, Farm, all good.
Company Platoon 2, we are very wounded on top of the turbo laser. We are hacking it, however. Over.
Solid copy. Don't make yourselves combat ineffective. Pull back if you need to.
Yeah, they got spanked pretty hard here. Jeez, it was the sentry guns too. That's the worst part.
All elements be advised, ARC have secured the northeastern turbo laser.
So I did take this idea from Republic Commando. Well, I didn't think about that.
Company Platoon 2 is falling back with what remains. We are probably 25% strength. Rallying at Platoon 2 rally. Over.
Copy. Did you secure your objective? Two, what's the status of your objective?
That's the wrong thing.
2, do you copy? One, do you copy?
Jesus.
Any elements, this is command, do you copy?
This is 1, send it.
1, have you secured your turbo laser yet?
Negative, we're on the final approach at this time, about 500 out.
That's
Affirm,
the
1, you're the
it's Sim is
last
disabled, I
relation
can't do
we
anything
have
about it.
That we need to take.
Hey, farm, I'll try and get them stepping it up.
So the big ending is that drone has everything attached to it. I'm just going to end key it and delete the under platform, and it's going to go into the ground. We'll make an earthquake, and then scenario will index. Worried about one of those ricochets potentially taking it out early. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, no, this is another mistake I had. I did not think about that antenna at all. Jesus, Sam.
Advisor, this is company, do you copy?
This is advisor, send message.
Advisor, are we boarding the craft after this, or is this going to be index?
Negative. It will hopefully be destroyed after the last turbo laser begins firing to overwhelm its shields and hopefully destroy it. Over.
Solid copy. Advisor, ARC, and company command team are beginning RTB then.
Affirm, be advised, the turbo lasers still need to be defended. Break. I am seeing that one turbo laser has been destroyed. Over.
Solid copy.
Taking their time. Jesus.
Man, Acquisition.
ARC was able to move roughly the same distance.
Company Platoon 2 is rallied at our rally mark. We're staying here to watch the fireworks when the carrier goes down. Over.
1, what's your ETA? What's your ETA?
1 doesn't believe in ETAs.
ETA on hacking terminal, probably 10 mics. We are engaging the
Yeah, they're moving
we
their
are
heads around.
engaging the
Sim's enabled.
perimeter of the compound at this time.
All right, how can I make this slightly easier? Because we have to wrap it up at this point. Let's cut the grass of the drones, make them a little easier to spot.
Solid copy 1, push through and minimize all resistance. We're waiting on you.
My God. They have the biggest force, too. You know? I'll give it 2 minutes, and then I'll just say the ship went down. Because I'm running out of shit to send to the other AOs, you know? I don't think they're going to make it in 2 minutes. That's okay. It'll go off in the distance. Yeah, I set these things to 10 minutes, so I mean... Good God. One minute. Don't get me wrong, they're still going to be able to clean up this AO if they want to. "45 seconds. "30 seconds. That is pretty cool that servo laser kind of circles and blows everything up.
One, you have 3 mics to take that outpost before I send in the ARC team to go do your goddamn job.
Right, help me outpost out this time.
Oh, please do not blow up the turbo lasers.
Splicing that terminal 1.
Server's also struggling a bit to run the suppression commands while a firefight's going on. Because I was hoping they would be executed at the same time. All right, we got like a full squadron coming back here, so we'll stall a little longer to get those guys back in the AO.
1 is breaching the turbo laser compound right now.
Thank you, 1. As soon as you splice that, have your JTAC coordinate an RTB. 2, begin coordinating RTB.
I love how that thing stood still.
2 can stay to watch the fireworks under the condition that after you RTB.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I've hit my unit cap. Here, I'm gonna end key it when that thing gets in, so that's gonna be under a minute. With or without this position splice, which is in here. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes, Jesus. This one's gonna end in another minute or two. Ah, fuck, it just ended. Less than 30 seconds out.
1, what's your status?
Just because a lot of these guys that are reinsert were part of this group and they had a really tough job. So I want them to have the satisfaction of seeing it go down. Alright, they're in view. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the right block, right? Yeah, cool. Missed that cue a little bit, but that's fine. Company command, this is advisor, message over.
Send.
We just read a massive explosion. Can you confirm, over?
A firm, CIS Providence class ship is down. We're beginning our RTB.
A firm, RTB at this time. Best explosion ever.
Why is the fucking turbo hitting the tower? I had to take someone's UGL and I had to leg it back to where I heard where was.
Just vibe.
Mock 8 Bard.
Win.
Bard is the biggest flex.
Oh wait, Skelly, why are you in and Skelly, what the fuck? Skelly! What? Yeah, we won.
Man, I want to kill him.
Fine, I'm pretty certain we
I am surprised
all the
that I
fun reasons.
Just get ready for mission finish unless I say, oh, we have RTB. We'll see.
Really? Skelly, I can't believe you blew through so many of your buddies. I can't believe I get banned from TNT or TSB. I was holding on for a little bit. Then we got the Commander joined the field, 044.
So right. Making dinner in way. Yeah, we'll have him in a second. Score 1 for
Cool monkey.
So yeah.
They still never hacked the damn thing. It's funny.
Oh shit! Medic!
Contact rear, contact rear, contact rear.
Oh, that's why you don't stand on the tread.
Rear, turn around, troopers! Turn around, troopers! Face west, face west!
I think that was Barb's fucking soundboard. Does Barb have a fucking soundboard tied to his stream deck and he's just playing Chris? That's great.
Send.
Where are you guys currently? I'm getting reinserted. Can't raise you on shore.
We are currently, disregard reinsert, we are currently just providing fire support to Platoon 2 and then RTBing.
Company, break, platoon 2 engaged, both sides, north and south from platoon rally. Multiple commando droid, platoons coming at us, over.
Solid copy, platoon 2, prepare.
Well, I wouldn't want Whale to be a liar. Would I? Nah, Whale's too nice of a guy to lie. I don't want to ruin Whale's reputation. Yeah.
And now we're talking. We got a foxhole down here. Good job, boys. Good job, guys.
Good job, gamers. Because the way the other girls seems to do their thing, I guess. Fully for the convenient place, please.
Yeah, we're here to kill bitches and take names. The objective is complete. But our objective is never over because we need to kill more droids, Barb. Don't you understand? We have to kill more droids, Barb.
Copy.
Gotta keep. I was gonna say, if you do CPR,
On the
I'll
way.
give myself a pin if I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Yeah. Am I good? Oh, thank you, Rook. Thank you.
Yeah, I just gotta
Where are you?
give this man a heart rate.
I'm behind you.
Standing by.
Between a rock and a trench.
That's right.
Oh.
Copy that.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Need blood.
You'll be fine.
The lad! On our position. Don't give me Murphy. What the fuck?
Time to load up and go.
Six, this is 1. Send. We've taken the laser offline.
Solid copy. Begin RTB, prepare for index.
Copy, we will attempt to regroup forces and extract.
Pokemon.
It's not all about
I got him.
Why are we being
Just listening to local comms is hilarious.
Loading. Is there anybody?
We not have smoke today, we're at the top level. That's fantastic. Skelly, I will.
6, this is 1. Your JTAC has just pulled my bird away.
Oh, Jesus.
A firm, that's
1
fine.
second.
We're currently trying to keep 2 from being overrun right now. Begin making your way
Where's the fun
southwest
script?
just to clear the engagement zone. If you can, link up with 2.
Tell me about contact. What do you got?
Perfect. I already had the fun script loaded.
Platoon lead is still in the sky. I have a squad and a half of the southern objective still.
A firm, go ahead and begin index.
2, 0, 3 at the road. 50 meters. Multiple droids. South-southwest.
Say again, command. Are we loading up?
We are index.
We're preparing for index as soon as we hit RTB, so start getting RTB and we'll hit index.
The LAT but was going to go and land and pick us up got diverted for CAS.
A firm, go ahead and just start moving southwest and just try to get out of there.
Company command, this is advisor. Urgent message.
Send for company.
Be advised, we're detecting a large wave of CIS coming into your perimeter. Break. Recommend you get out of there to avoid them before you are overwhelmed. Break. Once you are all RTB and LATs, we will index. Over.
Solid copy. All elements begin falling back.
I'm loading.
Not loading. Well done. Oh, you went in there, fire, you went off.
I think Pizza Man's crashing.
Oh, I'm in.
Hey guys, there's still someone missing.
One, this is command. We have successfully extracted all survivors of 2.
Copy, we're going in for landing now.
I have an idea. Unit 2932. Prepare for recall. Yeah, there's him losing connection. So this is old TFAR, so I have to do it this way. Because he's dressed up like a commando droid. Yes, this is what they look like. When you take them off, because he brought this as a custom hat. So if you can hear me, you can go ahead and disconnect, buddy.
No, I refuse.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna put you here while everyone else is extracted. Have fun.
Are you gonna touch me in weird places?
No, you're a droid.
Oh.
First
Can you
platoon
at
is
least untie
extracting
so I
with
can
what we
mix it
can
open?
pick up.
All elements, all elements. This is advisor. Stand by for index. Over. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. They're evacing out. Why is Matt? Matt, no! Oh my god.
I missed it. Oh fuck! Did I miss it?
Watch those wrist rockets.
All right.
Did I miss
Watch this wrist
Oh,
rocket.
break.
Hope you guys had fun. I'm going to apologize for a few things. Please don't hot mic, because I got to go through a list. Few apologies I want to give. Number one, sorry about the TFAR issues, especially with the spam detection. That's because it was old beta. A lot of the mods are calibrated for old beta. There might have been some compatibilities that, had I known about it sooner, I would have looked into it, but I didn't, and it literally didn't hit me till today that could have been an issue. So if we ever do one of these Clone War MCOs again, I'll look into it deeper, but otherwise I'm probably going to put it like lower on the docket, because it was not only that, there were a few other issues. If you notice, I was crashing quite a few times compared to other MCOs, just with the assets. So, hope you had fun. Sorry if you didn't. I will put up an exit poll. I don't have it ready, actually, because I completely forgot to have it ready. I'll have it out in about 2 hours, and I'll pin you all in the necessary channel and ask that only people that played take it. But otherwise, come on, guys. Tenacity, please stop the hot mic. Anyway, a few things I want to apologize for. Number one, sorry that it got super laggy at times. That's just because some of the AOs were a little more detailed than others, and it just got framey, unfortunately. Stream main is perfectly fine. We don't have that rule like in TMTM. I don't care. I mean, this is how we get better and improve, allegedly. So, second apology is to the group that assaulted the western turbo laser position for what? No, it was the northern one. No, wait. Yeah, no, okay, no, I have two things written down. First off, Western one, apologies because they were the wrong droid model. In testing, that was the droid model that wouldn't die, and I guess I just missed fixing it, so my bad. I end-keyed them where they could. What really fucked you guys, though, is you walked over 2 sentry guns, the little ball turrets, and didn't notice until you were on top of them. They just started shooting you. So, yeah, it was pretty messy. But, you know, the little auto turrets that are put on the command posts in Battlefront 2. To the northern position, I do apologize because for whatever reason, their sim, I thought I turned it back on. It did not turn back on. So you got a few free kills, which was funny. One of you spam pinged me, and I noticed. I'm like, oh, shit. So I fixed it where I could. And to pilots, I'm sorry I forgot Triple R at base. I completely overlooked it for whatever reason. And that one is on me. Nonetheless, hope you all had fun. Sorry if it was slow at times. Sorry if it was framey at times. That was just the nature of the mods themselves, and I'm not sure if we'll do another one of these styles of MCOs, but we'll see. Anyway, Sisters of Battle MCO will be in 3 weeks. I have to do a lot of testing because they released some new TIOW weaponry that will make me rebalance the kits, but I will get back to you with more information on that by the end of next week. Or I guess technically this week because it's Sunday. So let's do company, then first platoon, second platoon, pilots, and then arcs, and then down the squad list for debrief. All right, so I'm gonna stop the recording here because that was fun, but holy crap, like that was That was such a pain. We crashed like 4 times in the Zeus interface. Phasma will be on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. because I don't want to overdo it because it's already getting a little dull for me. And don't tell Bloodwind that she's my little cat girl. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. I'll keep... If you want to leave, go ahead. Otherwise, here's
Skelly
debrief.
was over here. I was like, wait, why is there a random 501st trooper like 200 meters from any other friendlies? So I ran over to him. He's like, I ain't just gonna sit there. And so that explains a lot about Skelly. The JTAC, I know there's a bit of confusion, at least for some people, with the JTAC shit. I tried to clear that up at the beginning of the op. I hope pilots and everyone else had a good experience. That's it for me.
First platoon lead. So it was relatively smooth running, pretty good from command all round up to the last one. Squads were not too bad. Definitely though need to improve on getting the seconds to step up onto channel, or just anyone if there's not the second or third designated left. It was very quiet on platoon a couple times when the squad leads had been killed off. And for command, I know you were trying to rush us a bit on the last one, but we did have a longer approach from the others, and we did get shot down on approach, so I think that may add to why we were taking a bit longer than the other two teams. And yeah, that's about it. From platoon 1, 2, your turn, go.
Okay. My name is Whale. I was in charge of Platoon 2. Say hi, kitty cat. My cat jumped on my lap and her face is covered in water. And that's how I feel about this op, honestly. Yeah, no, that metaphor is not applicable whatsoever. I had a rough start. I was a little sleepy, but I never thought I'd find a Star Wars MCO to actually be my favorite yet. So I agree with Company. This was a really good one. Very solid. Yes. Not necessarily from start to finish, because again, a rough start, but after the start, it was good. And mostly thanks to my squad leads. I'd like to personally thank everyone from Echo through Hotel for doing such an exemplary, or, you know, a good enough job to make it an enjoyable experience for me and for you guys down below. It's very fun throughout. Feedback from my squad leads. You guys were following orders very well. As Platoon 1 leader said, if you really want to go above and beyond, there's little habits you can form that make it even easier for me as your platoon lead. For instance, what he said, having your 2 ICs be ready to jump on net, which happened with 2 of the squads, but didn't happen so much with the other 2 squads. I won't say which because honestly I forgot. However, there's another thing you could do that Platoon 1 didn't bring up. You could, as I did, mark on the map your present location and update it every now and then as a substitute for telling me on the radio net. It makes it much easier to check if I can just use the wirelessly transmitted brain waves of map markers to keep track of where you are. It's a good habit to have. That's about all I have for squad leads beneath me. For company above me, did a pretty good job. Communication was quick and effective. I feel like hearing from Barbarian, and this may be touched on later, AirNet was a little busy and it led to some comms getting delayed as people were trying to orchestrate things on a busy comms net. But company was fine, wasn't too noisy. And company command in particular, I think you did a pretty decent job, Kumquat, if I had to say so myself. It was very simple for you to divvy up objectives between platoon leads and letting them do their thing, and you seemed comfortable to let them do their thing. And I like doing my thing.
I do have a question for you, Whale, as company.
Sure. Yep.
So can I ask why I just like to point out during the first objective when we were doing like the fobs.
I was sleepy.
Yeah, you slunked off literally twice to take a nap.
Okay, when I say take a nap, I know it sounds bad, okay? Everyone's like, ha ha ha, Whale took a nap. I was leaning back in my chair, I closed my eyes, and I was comfortable to let my squad leads do their thing. Is that so bad? When you walked up to me talking to me during my so-called nap, I was responding to you. I wasn't really napping. I was just kind of napping. It was like clone stasis. I was using Jedi meditation.
You were in a fugue state.
Did you actually fall asleep? Like just like kind
no,
of
I
doze
didn't.
off
No,
for a
I never
second?
fall asleep. I got 4.5 hours of sleep. I woke up this morning and we should move on. We should move on. Are we going to squad leads or are we going to
pilots?
Lat leadership.
Okay, so I more or less just told both platoon JTACs, the birds are yours. You guys are going to be on the front of almost everything. Get them to hit what needs to be hit. Get them to do what needs to be done. I called in 2 things. And that's all I needed to call in. Everything else was done perfectly by both of my other JTACs. Pilots, you followed the rules, you did what you could, and the amount of times you guys save squads and just dump bad boys is just absolutely beautiful. I've got nothing more to say. You guys did. Platoon JTACs.
Okay,
Platoon one.
then that's me. Great job. Fucking great job from air, right there. That was fucking beautiful. You saved our asses with your fucking LATs, like multiple fucking times per minute. The airstrikes were fucking perfectly. We had very much fun acting together with air. Platoon 1 was always happy when we had an LAT cruising above us, fucking shooting every armored asset we could have. Yeah, everything was perfect from my point of view.
Platoon 2 JTAC?
Yes, hi. This is my first time really doing a serious, like, large-scale JTAC. Like Whale, it kind of took me a bit to get stuck into things and really get comfortable with everything, but once I did, it was amazing. Again, big shout-out to the pilots. I know one of them said, I want to see what it was from the ground, so you can check out my stream at twitch.tv/barbarianweeb. Thank you. Otherwise, yes. No, air contact was great. Communications were hectic, but I wouldn't say cluttered to the point where I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Things were always stable enough to where I could like hang out for a bit and then wait my turn. My one real issue with it was no medical in my kit whatsoever, because we were very much in the thick of it. I would, even if I were to trip and skim my knee through my armor plating, I could not heal myself, and I had to go find a medic. So just 5 bandages or something small would have been preferable, but I can't knock it too much. And then towards the end, a lot of people were stuck at base. All the pilots were out on their sorties, assignments, whatever, and there was no real way for us to get in contact with y'all except for just repeating on net, hey, this is Platoon 2 JTAC, or can any pilots read me, for 10, 15 minutes. That was a bit of a bummer, but honestly, barely even detracted from the overall experience. I had a great time, and I'm glad I came to this one, because I originally wasn't, but then I changed my mind and I did. So thank you very much.
Oh, pilots, I guess. Yeah, I guess I start out. Yeah, I had a shit ton of fun, especially in the end. In the beginning, comms were a little bit, yeah, it was a little bit difficult, at least of my perspective. Because
can I cut you off real quick? Sorry. Exit poll. I just posted it in chat. I will also post an announcement. Sorry. I found it. I finished it. Please finish it. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Everything fine. So, and for what I felt, the comms were in the beginning a little bit cluttered, but cleared up towards in the run of the op, and yeah, just had a blast using the LAT, because it's a really fun thing to fly with the impulse stuff. You can go up to 400 kph, and then on the drop you're 500 meter out of the drop point, you get off the impulse, and then it's almost stops. And especially what was really fun in the end with the ARC troopers that were sitting in the ball turrets and covering the last AO. It was a blast. It was really good. Yeah, I had a good time. Thanks everyone, and see you for the next one. Next pilot.
Sure, I'll go. Hi, I'm Narco. That idiot who got ejected out of his LAT and caused Platoon 1 to crash. It was definitely a really, really good communication between both the pilots and the JTACs. Kind of like going back to what they said earlier with the JTACs, is that there were moments where it was hectic, but there was never moments where people were talking over each other or kind of fighting for priority. It was always say what you need to say, get it to who you need to get. Like there were times where, say, Platoon 1 would call for a fire mission, and like right as he'd finish his sentence, someone would be on it and ready to go. Then it would just keep going, kind of like in this conveyor belt of just communication. And I'd have to say, as much as the pilots got some props, that really comes down to the JTACs, keeping the comms really concise and to the point.
Next pilot.
I guess I'll go. I was Eagle. I was in the beginning the gas pilot and transport pilot for Platoon 2. I had a good time. There were some communication issues. I don't know if it got through or not. I called out thanks, but then I never got a response. But oh well, I guess. Otherwise, it went really well. I killed shit, blew up shit, shot shit, transported you guys. Yeah, there's not much else for me to say, other than really fucking cool, the impulse. 10 meters away from your landing zone, click impulse again, you've stopped immediately. That was cool. Yeah, Matt?
Not much else to add that people haven't already added. It was fun. Thanks for the help.
Okay, squads, Alpha through hotel, correct?
I'm Alpha. Good fun. I woke up late and didn't realize that the MCU was today because I read the date wrong. So I hadn't read the briefing or had the mods downloaded. So that was fun getting that all sorted out. But yeah, pretty good op. Comms were smooth. Got slaughtered at the last objective though. But yeah. I think I'm done.
Alright. Bravo did alright. Got killed a few times. Sometimes due to pilots jumping out, other times due to droids. Other than that, yeah, had fun. Squad did pretty good. Charlie?
Yeah, things went alright for Charlie. The only they had a few tech issues. For instance, one of my squad mates became an AI squad mate, which is weird. But other than that, it was alright overall.
Delta, well, we did squad things, did our objectives, moved on to the next, and we basically did what we did here and there. Overall, did pretty well. Happy with how things turned out. Even if first platoon had a little crash, it was actually a bit exciting to survive that and have to regroup under pressure. Sounds bad, but it was something interesting to happen. Otherwise, had fun. Loved it.
All right, so it looks like it's dying down. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Yeah, Space Walsh, I fixed it. I was tabbed out trying to do all that. But cheers, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.